How did you learn your setup for OBS stream? Dude, I mean...
When the streamer is away, the mice come
Oh,
out
Dara,
to
the streamer's away, huh?
Beach, mouse, beach, mouse.
About that, Dara. About that, Dara.
Mouse, beach, mouse.
Cool. How did you learn to set up your OBS and stream? Well, like anything, the internet. The internet's really fucking OP, bro. They kind of tell you everything. So yeah, how do you learn set up your OBS? Honestly, YouTube tutorials are so good. I mean, there's Harris Heller, who's does so many tutorials, and there's just, you can learn to do anything you want on the internet. It's kind of like insane how crazy it is that we can just literally learn to do anything. If you have enough willpower, you can learn everything through the web. It's really good. What I've learned, I've gotten really good at generally using OBS, I feel like in like most cases. So I think as a streamer, learning how the tech actually works is very beneficial in terms of when stuff goes wrong, because it will go wrong at some point. Because a lot of streamers just do like the most bare bones ass setup, so they can't break. Hey, I mean, it makes sense. But then again, like when people ask me like, how do I grow as a streamer, or like how do I have these crazy setups, these crazy, you know, effects and stuff? And at the end of the day, the truth of the matter is that all the big streamers don't have any tech really on their stream. They don't have fancy effects. They don't have, like, think about the biggest streamers, you know, like Tyler One, like, you know, like XQC, all these people, like they literally have like the worst stream setups, technically speaking. But it's not about that. It is still helpful to learn it all, I think. I think it helps you a lot in terms of having confidence with what you're doing. Camera plus headphone mic. Yeah, I mean, look, I mean, IShowSpeed blew up on like a toaster. Like anyone who thinks you need any tech now is not true. Like we are now pretty much at the point where your phone is enough to do all the like introduction streaming stuff. Like you genuinely don't need to buy any tech now. Mouse streamed at 720p until like 2 years ago or a year and a half ago, I don't know when. Like you don't need to have like it's not nearly as like technical as you think you need to be. Because a lot of people seem to think that like if you have more tech, you are a better streamer, which is not true at all. Any advice for someone trying to grow their Twitch, TikTok, YouTube but feels stuck? I mean, it's tough, man. It's changed a lot too. It's changing so fast and you need to be able to adapt really quick. In general though, the one piece of advice that helped me when I was starting was like, what am I watching and would I watch my stuff that popped up? Like, would I genuinely have clicked on my stuff and sat through the video if it was like, if a fun video popped up or something, right? Like, you need to have genuinely the ability to criticize yourself and be able to understand why your stuff is worse, like, and why it's bad. I see these like Reddit posts get recommended to me where someone's like, yeah, man, like I'm like a one viewer streamer. I've been grinding 10 hours of stream and I'm not growing. And then I'm like, okay. And then I click on like their stream to see what they're doing, and it's literally just like an Xbox being streamed with no mic or cam. And I'm like, this is crazy, because there's no way you would watch this. You wouldn't watch someone stream from their Xbox and like play with the fucking Xbox dashboard opening up and then like long pauses with no mic or no camera. Like the inability to be able to see that what you are putting out is bad is the reason why you will never be able to grow. Oh, here we go. This is brutal advice. Show your videos to friends, look at their reaction. If you feel bored yourself or cringing, then you know what section you need to do better. Yeah, I mean, that's a trial by fire way of finding out for sure. But if you have real friends and they will you know, be honest with you, then it'd be a very good way to find out quickly. But what if you're not confident to show your face? You don't need to show your face. So many channels don't show their face. You know, but you can't not have a mic, really. Like, in terms of, like, there needs to be some audio input. It can be text-to-speech, as we know, or whatever. There needs to be some audio input. You can't just have it be silent, really. I mean, I'm sure there's probably one case where it's happened, but, like, generally speaking. What if my voice is ass? Well, I mean, look, here's the thing. Your voice can change a lot, and how you talk will change a lot if you're doing this kind of stuff. And like even me, for example, if we go back to my first video, way back when, 11 years ago, this is my voice. Let me play my voice.
So wait.
Oh, that's not me. That's not me.
I'm sorry. I'm
The noobs.
Okay, hold on.
I have a lot of names.
This is my first video.
Go on.
I'm done.
Yeah, but
This is me.
got a lot of stuff coming out soon, so we'll talk about that later. Yeah, shit, my voice just broke. I've really done much into it, just thought I'd give it a go, and here I am. I haven't really done much on the internet yet, but I've got a lot of stuff coming out.
So that's my old northern accent. It's gone, as you can hear. It's been destroyed. Voice goes crazy. That's me. That's me. Yeah. So your voice will change naturally a lot over time. Heavy accent. Yeah. No, I lost my northern accent. But like that was a very different way of you know, speak. I also can't emulate that voice. I genuinely can't sound like that anymore. So that was 11 years ago, how I sounded. But, you know, your voice will change over time and you'll learn to speak better on camera or speak better on streams and stuff, unless you're XQC, in which you'll somehow get worse. But who knows how? It's an enigma. How old was I there? 18? I was 18. I think if I had a kid, I wouldn't let them YouTube, though. I wouldn't let them touch it until they're like, you can make shit, but I'm not letting you upload videos until you're like, you're gonna be like at least 16. I want to see what you're doing. Like, 11 years ago, 17. That's right, I was 17. Are you naming your future dog LeBron? What? Why would I name it my future dog LeBron? So you don't drop back into an accent after visiting for a long time? Happens to me. I do get more British, and you'll definitely hear me get more British on the Welsh stream, I think. But no, not like that. No way. I can't even go back to that. Does your accent come back when you go back? My wife is Scottish, and the moment she sets back foot in her accent returns. I will get a lot more British when we get to the UK. You will see it for sure, but not that level. That level's I can't go back to that. I don't even know how to replicate that. I genuinely couldn't do that voice anymore. Would you want to be able to go back? I would love to be able to do that accent again. That'd be cool. But there's always, I was always reminded of like when people, because dude, people are so, people don't believe your accent or voice changes over time. I think people just think that it just doesn't change. And yes, it doesn't change if you're around the same people your entire life, but it very much does change, and it changes way quicker than you think. I think there was a study, someone's gonna have to fact check me on this. There's a study where I think a bunch of researchers went to Antarctica, when they were studying on like a base. And eventually, all these researchers from across the world eventually started sounding, I think, slightly more German over time, even though only one of them was German. It's kind of odd. It just happens. Your accent changes really quick. It changes depending on who you're around. So it's really cool. But you kind of change depending on your surroundings, and it happens really fast. People seem to think that it's like impossible. So when I tell them, like, yeah, no, my accent just changed, they're like, what? How can this be? I'm like, because I'm around Americans all the fucking time. And I think I have this subconscious need to emulate what I hear. So I copy Lud so much. I don't want to copy Lud. I don't want to sound American. But whenever I'm around Ludwig, maybe because I'm in love with him, I just end up sounding like him. I don't know. It's ridiculous. I don't even try to. I don't want to sound like that. I think sounding American, I don't want to sound American. I want to sound British. I like sounding British, okay? I don't want to sound American. But unfortunately, I have this weird kind of shitty sound. It's called code switching. My flatmate does it all the time when talking to her family on the phone. Oh, dude, when I've been booking things for this UK trip, and I explain that I'm filming, it's like, I'm talking like this now, and then I call them, I'm like, right, so I was just wondering if I could inquire about a filming permit on just renting this establishment. No, we really do think it would be most wise. Works every time. Works every time.